The Bologna Process is a series of ministerial meetings and agreements between European countries designed to ensure comparability in the standards and quality of higher education qualifications. Through the Bologna Accords, the process has created the European higher education area, in particular under the Lisbon Recognition Convention. It is named after the place it was proposed, the University of Bologna. With the signing of the Bologna Declaration by education ministers from 29 European countries in 1999, forming a part of European integration, it was opened up to other countries signatory to the European Cultural Convention of the Council of Europe. Further governmental meetings have been held in Prague, Berlin, Bergen, London, and Leuven. Prior to the signing of the Bologna Declaration, the Magna Carta Universitatum had been issued at a meeting of university rectors celebrating the 900th anniversary of the University of Bologna, and thus of European universities, in 1988. 1 year before the Bologna Declaration, education ministers Claude Allègre, Jürgen Rutgers, Luigi Berlinguer and Baroness Blackstone signed the Sorbonne Declaration in Paris 1998, committing themselves to harmonizing the architecture of the European higher education system. The Bologna Process has 50 participating countries, signatories. The countries signed up to the Bologna Accord, who are thus members of the European higher education area. From 1999, Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, the Czech Republic, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Ireland, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, Romania, Slovakia, Slovenia, Spain, Sweden, Switzerland, United Kingdom. From 2001, Croatia, Cyprus, Liechtenstein, Turkey, European Commission. From 2003, Albania, Andorra, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Vatican City, Russia, Serbia, Macedonia. From 2005, Armenia, Azerbaijan, Georgia, Moldova and Ukraine. From May 2007, Montenegro. From 2010, Kazakhstan. From May 2015, Belarus. While all member states of the EU are participating in the process, the European Commission also is a signatory in its own right. This makes Monaco and San Marino the only members of the Council of Europe which did not adopt the Bologna Process. The following organizations are also part of the follow-up of the process: ESU, EUA, EURASHE, ENQ, UNICE, as well as the Council of Europe and UNESCO. Other networks at this level include ENIC, NARIC and EURODOC. Rejected countries, entities. 3 countries or entities applied to be included in the Bologna Process, but have been rejected so far. Kyrgyzstan. Although the Kyrgyz Republic ratified the Lisbon Recognition Convention in 2004, it is not a state party to the European Cultural Convention of the Council of Europe, and there is, as far as is known, no consideration of expanding the geographical scope of this convention. It therefore seems clear that the Kyrgyz Republic is not eligible to join the Bologna Process under the criteria defined in Berlin. Israel is not a party to the European Cultural Convention of the Council of Europe, although it has observer status. Hence, Israel participates in the meetings of the Council of Europe's steering committees under the European Cultural Convention, such as the CDESR. As an observer, while Israel is not a part of geographical Europe, it is a part of the UNESCO Europe region. Israel is also a signatory party to the Lisbon Recognition Convention. Under the criteria defined in the Berlin Communiqué, Israel is not eligible for access to the Bologna Process. Kosovo is not a party to the European Cultural Convention of the Council of Europe. its status under public international law as a province of the Republic of Serbia that has recently unilaterally seceded is disputed, although several states have recognized Kosovo as a state. Therefore, Kosovo cannot become a member of the Bologna process for the time being. Qualifications framework of the European higher education area. The basic framework adopted is of 3 cycles of higher education qualifications. The framework of qualifications adopted by the ministers at the meeting in Bergen in 2005 defines the qualifications in terms of learning outcomes. These are statements of what students know and can do on completion of the degrees. In describing the cycles, the framework makes use of the European credit transfer and accumulation system. First cycle, typically 180240 ECTS credits, usually awarding a bachelor's degree. The European higher education area did not introduce the Bachelor with Honours program, which allows graduates with a BA Honours degree, which in some jurisdictions may enable graduates to undertake doctoral studies without first having to obtain a master's degree. Second cycle, typically 90120 ECTS credits, usually awarding a master's degree. Third cycle, doctoral degree. No ECTS range given. In most cases, these will take 3 to 4 years for a bachelor's degree, 1 to 2 years for a master's degree, and 3 to 4 years for a doctoral degree, respectively, to complete. The actual naming of the degrees may vary from country to country. 1 academic year corresponds to 60 ECTS credits that are equivalent to 1,500 minus 1,800 hours of study. Criticism. Chris Lorenz of the VU University Amsterdam has argued that the basic idea behind all educational EU plans is economic. The basic idea is the enlargement of scale of the European systems of higher education, in order to enhance its competitiveness by cutting down costs. Therefore, a Europe-wide standardization of the values produced in each of the national higher educational systems is called for, just as the World Trade Organization and GATS propose educational reforms that would effectively erode all effective forms of democratic political control over higher education. So, it is obvious that the economic view on higher education recently developed and formulated by the EU declarations is similar to and compatible with the view developed by the WTO and by GATS. Quote, in 2011, Slavoj Žižek referred to the agreement as an attack on the public use of reason and the end of intellectual life as we know it.